Hello everyone and welcome back to Pick and Play. It's Round 4 with the Roman Ambition. Now then, we are back in Italy, and this is vanilla gameplay, just in case you're wondering. Yes, I have started a game of Kaiserreich, which I'm also playing as Italy, but this is different. This is in vanilla. We are Mussolini with no top hat, and we are going for Italy first, as we'll be starting our own faction, hopefully forming the Roman Empire, which means we're going to have to fight basically everyone. At the moment, we just finished up our war against Yugoslavia, and the war against Czechoslovakia is going to be an interesting one. Now that it's 34 world tension, considering the fact that Japan just started their war against China, and you know, because China still holds on to Beijing. As for us, I'm not entirely sure. Let's go up here in Finland and justify war on some random province. Why, you might ask? Because we're testing. We're going to test to see if that changes. Let us go. Some of the attacks aren't going to be good. Ooh, end of the Spanish Civil War, you say? Are you sure about that? Are you completely sure about that? That doesn't look like no end of the Spanish Civil War that I've ever seen. Japan declared war on China. Okay. Yes, everyone joins the front. And the test? Yep. They are ready and raring to go. Now, we don't get those political points back, but they weren't all that important. The reason I like doing this, especially on Finland, is because the Soviet Union will naturally attempt to attack Finland later on, and when that happens, now they have guarantees from the Allies. So when the Soviets decide to do their little war against Finland, they're going to get into a war much bigger than they bargained for, and it'll spread out the enemies, because now the Soviets and the Allies will naturally have to fight each other. So back over here. Looks like some of our pushes aren't going so well. It's to be expected. Let's go. Yes, Xinjiang. My question is, why did we get a pop-up at the end of the Spanish Civil War? Because we clearly did not end the Spanish Civil War. I hope I'm not working with any kind of instability here. We don't have radio. That's not good. 1937. A lot of things going on. Maybe improved machine tools. It would cost a lot of political power points to guarantee. I'm not sure how much they have on them, but at the very least it helps. And luckily you have a guarantee from King Romania, but they cannot save you here. Back to the European theater. You over here with your cavalry divisions, Marco Polo Bridge incident. Bit late for that, buddy. You're trying an attack, but those are some beefy units. If I know one thing about the Czechoslovakians, they can hold out. I know because I played them once. However, if we can break them here, they will fall back to Bratislava. I don't know if these two have a border, but unless they all go into one position, we should be able to force them out. Hopefully. Check the air situation, we're good. Nobody else is interfering in this war. We're still going down Italy first. We might be able to swing Hungary in for maybe some of Slovakia. All I know is that I can't give them any of the Romanian land, because, well, I don't believe we need any Hungarian land to begin with. No, we need Alford, which is this one. We need specifically Alford. Anything else? Alford, and that's about it. Transdanubia and Northern Hungary don't seem to be on the list. So I could leave them lobotomized. Xinjiang has joined the Chinese United Front, meaning they are fully united, yes, against the common enemy. Okay, nice to know. As for us, a bit more impressive assaults there, especially in this section where I have my cavalry tank divisions. Which, yes, that reminds me. Breacher slot available. Let's definitely go for some dispersed. It reminds me of a couple things. Let me go to my fleets. As per request, the Central Western Mediterranean Fleet has been renamed the Baker Fleet for the subscriber who asked. I thought that would be the most Western Med Fleet, Baker Fleet, in parentheses. I thought that would be the easiest way to fit in her name. Let's keep going. Thank you for that. If anyone wants their name on an army or a navy, just ask. I will happily oblige. This isn't a roleplay. Decisions are available, but they're not all that important. So the question is how to continue this. National Spain seems to be getting the worst of it. I left them pretty well. They do not seem to be very good. They seem to have lost themselves in a lot of different cutoffs. They seem to have completely lost the south. They've lost the center area that I won them in La Mancha, and they're just not all that good. You have reclaimed the majority of the factories. You were down to one factory. Now you have the majority of units and the majority of factories, and you've even naval invaded Navarre. You cheeky bugger. As for us, the battles keep going. They will be fought long and hard. 69%. It's a Division de Fanteria? Fanteria? Yeah. Sounds about right. Alpine divisions and cavalry divisions. They're doing alright, and we're pushing in pretty dang well. As for you, stop them. Just like, really, just stop them completely. This is absolutely the break we've been looking for. Also, is that a Bratislava I see? Unopened? Go for it. Nope. They got... okay. Yeah, you guys all need to attack right there, so that everyone can join in for the push right there. And, yep, that sounds about right. Oh, no. They're going to attack in now. That's annoying. It's really annoying that a unit who is caught out on an attacking move, because they're still moving, they have pressure into this tile, despite the fact that I am preventing their move by attacking. So because they started that move, like if they stopped their move and then tried to do it again, they couldn't, because they would have been caught out. But because they started their move beforehand, they're able to do this. So now I'm just moving a bunch of units in to get stuck out. It's fine. We'll eventually bleed the Czechoslovakians dry. You're going for Sudetenland final fortifications. And you have 33 divisions. No, that's manpower. You have 33 men willing to join. I can't even... ah, there we go. Yeah, you guys are going to want to go that way as soon as you're free. Italy first. Nice. And befriend the Romania. Befriend Romania. It would be in our best interest to bring our distant kindred in Romania into our sphere of influence. Il Duce sees great potential in their Iron Guard. We might as well. We're not ready with any other wars at the moment. You are claimed by Hungary. Do I have a faction yet? Yes, Novus Imperium Romanum. Nice. And Bulgaria's already in it. Hello there. Well, I don't want you to have any say in this, that's fine. You do not want to be invited to faction, you prefer to be in the Axis. Well, guess who's gonna get conquered, huh? Yep, you guys are all on that move, good. You, at least one division. Italy seeks extensive military pact. Aiming to redefine the power balance in the Mediterranean, Italy has been making political overtures toward the creation of a new alliance in the region, largely military in nature. I suppose that works. The Novus Imperium Romanum will, in the words of Benito Mussolini, place Italy in the center of the new world power. Italy leads the way. Indeed we shall. I am charging into the mountains with tanks and with cavalry, but that's kind of to be expected. This way, just to cut them off. You to Prague, you to Piezin, Bulgaria, you can join in. It's fine. We have 200 political points at the moment. Limited to go to extensive. We could get some army regrouping for recovery rate cavalry specialists for motorized, mechanized, and cavalry. Not actually that bad, especially while my tank divisions are cavalry. Tank designer, army morale, army maneuver, division speed, army defense, Emilio de Bono. I remember you. Lots of good things to be had here. Industrial concern is the only thing we can get. Infantry equipment. Oh, so many good things. So many just nice, fun things I can get. Tank designer. Industrial concern. Industrial research top. I do have a lot of industry to work on. But at the same time, I kind of want army defense, recovery rates, division speed. How about morale? That's going to be placing very importantly. You guys are all going to come this way. Flood into the hills. Yes, you start the surround. You straight this way. Plzeň and Prague should probably have garrisons in them. Good. Our tanks cut out their reinforcements. That's exactly what I wanted. Yeah, you guys start coming this way. We'll be there by Christmas. Then we have Bulgaria. Now I'm trying to bring them into the fold. If you don't want to join, you don't have to join. Ah, there's Prague. Plzeň has been taken. Surround Prague. Meanwhile, yeah, you start cutting in this way. You go that way. The cavalry shall have it. Keep going. You attack them. This area is going to hold, but that's kind of what I want. You straight into Prague. You that way. Now you this way. That's perfectly fine. You probably should redefine this line to something like that. Go, go. Let's see. What is their defense like? They're very strong. And I don't think that you are going to give me anything, and you're not my vassal or anything. I so wish that I could make them into a vassal state. If I could just will that into existence. Don't attack, just defend. Again, they're starting to fill in the lines a bit better than I can. However, their importance of trying to fill in the Sudetenland here will be their downfall. You, with this troop. No, all of them, please. Good. From the Sudetenland, we can just reel in. Because the Sudetenland is their best defenses. You, straight on through. That's attacking into some strong forts, but we've taken the majority of them. What do you got? Readouts? Sudetenland final fortifications. Hey, if you want to make my own defenses better, by all means. I will not stop you. You with those tank cavalries, how about start heading this way? I need you to keep moving, and what you can't do if you're held still is move. Now then, your troops, you have a wide line, as do you. I could probably pull you back just a bit. Focus entirely on taking out the Slovakia region. Well, these guys can keep going through Bohemia. Prague, hold strong. As you'd expect. You just hold back. Focus on the Prague. This is up Prague, the merit. Oh, that's a lot of troops. It's a lot of troops in Prague. Go around them, cut them off, or more importantly, cut off everyone else in existence. Yeah, we should be able to do that just fine. So, the question is what to do with Czechoslovakia, because I don't need any of their land in order to form Rome. I could puppet them. Oh yeah, train. I could puppet them. What I'm worried about is that if they are puppeted, if they exist, then they might be able to give away the Sudetenland, and I wouldn't like that. Because if they give away Sudetenland, they might just take away my own vassal. Train! Insufficient resources coming in from Tungsten. Let's get some Portugal. Looks like the battle for Prague is going pretty well. It better, because that's the only thing we got. Nationalists, they're still holding Madrid. They keep fighting. Looks like... Oh, Bilbao is now on their front lines. Hey, wait. This is a division de Celeri. I see. How about no more of those, because I have a new division. Division Corazzata, which is the new, better version. This one's mostly cavalry. This one is proper tanks and motorized. So you just join up with that force. Join up with the well-veteraned units. New research available. Construction, oil processing? How about some air doctrine? We need some planes. We need some fighters. As for you, you just keep going with that industry. Invest in the old Polish region, Transpolar. Finland still has their defensives. I know that at the very least I can attack into Greece without much trouble. After that, it's going to be much harder. And I'm also going to want to kind of avoid using the Bulgarians in that war. For the fairly simple reason that I don't want the Bulgarians involved. As for this, yeah, we're going to need a lot more Carcanos. We need so many more Carcanos. As for that, Prague has been taken. Now, Bruna is on the front lines, and hey, buddy! I could just walk straight on into there. We seem to have overextended their lines. Yeah, something along those lines. Brno is now their capital. Brno. That might be it? I don't know. I don't know what these things are. As for our planes, they're still well within range. So, things that need to be taken are Brno and Bratislava, both of which are falling very soon. After that, it should just all collapse for the Czechoslovakians. I think I'm going to do full annex to land for now, and if necessary later, if I can find the use for it, I think I will. Here we are. Because I can puppet, but I think taking out land for now will do me fine. And invite to faction. I need Alford, but in the similar way that I need all of Bulgaria and I need all of Romania, I kind of want them on my side for now, to then swallow the rest of Europe, to then take them apart. I think that's fine. Especially since, with all that, let's go against the French. The French are not allied yet. Courage, colonials, Chad de Batil. You with that army, you with this army. Focus on the massive line we have created with the Germans. With this army, that is all mountains. I don't like that. This army, hey buddy, hey boy. What would it take? What would it take? Send volunteers. I can send 4. I have so many units I can send 4 now. Let's see, some of these are pretty worse for wear. You do not have a lot of tanks. Europe is, let's put that on high, Africa's on low, garrison on low. Okay. Let's take away that unit. Do I want to get rid of the best units? Maybe. The 2 really weak units can become their own group. This with Italio Balbo. Actually, Giovanna Messe kind of is... Giovanna Messe is kind of the best general they have, although Italio Balbo does have the Panzer now. You have Armor Officer. You have Politically Connected Career Officer, Panzer Expert. I like it. We'll send these 4 over to Spain. No, not justify war. Send Italo Balbo. Go for it. As for us, we now have National Spain, yes. And now Hungary and Bulgaria are part of the Novus Imperium Romanum, which is much stronger than the Axis. We basically stopped every way that the Axis that Germany can grow. This is basically every nation that would have backed them up, and now, when they go to war with Poland, as that's the last place they can go, they'll be a bit weaker. As for you with your army, actually, instead of Germany, let's set you up in Greece. If anything, potentially even allow the Bulgarians to fail. Although I need the Alpine troops to be on the Alpine, but I also would need a lot of Alpine troops to get through Greece. Meanwhile, we got a lot of these units left over. How good is this unit? L6s and L10s. don't have a lot of tanks, it seems. Lower Austria, you join up with his force. You are almost finished with yours, good. We should have picked up a whole bunch of... Oh yeah, this army doesn't exist now. We should have picked up a bunch of civilian factories, military factories. Yes, yes we did. Does that mean we just filled everything out? No. Specifically down here. Looks like I could use about 3. Let's take it from there. Good, fill that out. Now we have a whole bunch of Carcanos, and we should have a bunch of Czechoslovakian weapons as well. A lot of Yugoslavian weapons, Albanian weapons. We've taken over a lot, and now we can aim for, after befriend Romania, either a go for France, conquer focus war on them, conquer focus against Greece, owns Corsica, Savoy, and Tunisia. Do I want to go straight for France? Questions. Straight for France, Greece. France, Greece. If I go straight for France, there's a possibility I might be able to defeat them before the Germans even get involved, but... You are not allied with France just yet. Questions. Taking out France now, they have somewhere in the vicinity of 80 troops, possibly, and 20 to 26 factories. We have 37 factories, roughly equivalent manpower, roughly equivalent navies, better capacity for naval dockyards, and we have Germany as an ally who would be able to send in, at the very least, volunteers. We have our allies of 16 and 12, who wouldn't really contribute much, but might be able to send us some expeditionary forces. Our only way of attack would be through these mountains. That would not... which you actually like? Inferior enemy. Well, I do enjoy a good inferior enemy. We might go straight for the war against France. If Greece wants to, they can join. But with that, thank you for watching. I will see you guys in the next episode where we will see where this will go. Bye-bye!